Hi guys, it's Craig here. Welcome back to Craigslife. This is my first review of a hotel that I've been staying in. I've already put a video up about this hotel because I'm staying here during the COVID-19 lockdown. So I've done a little bit of a video saying what is it like being in a hotel during COVID-19 lockdown. It's a bit different than checking into the hotel normally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the room and let you have a little look at it. So where am I? I am in Peterborough in Cambridgeshire in the UK, and this is Holiday Inn. So this is Holiday Inn West Thorpe Wood. Thorpe Wood, I believe, is some woods just over here, and there's a golf course and there's a river, and it's quite a nice day out there actually as well. So I'm going to review this hotel. Because this is a COVID-19 lockdown hotel, obviously there's no bar, there's no leisure centre, there's no restaurant, all of that is closed. What I'm probably going to be doing going forward is just doing the rooms, because that's usually where I spend the bulk of the time when I'm in the hotels, because I get in from work and you just want to chill. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the room that I've got here and a few personal thoughts. So without further ado, let's have a little look around, and we're going to start and have a little look at the bathroom, since that's right here. So this is the bathroom. It's pretty standard for this calibre of hotel. It's also pretty small, so I've got basically the loo here, the sink unit here, and the bath with the shower over it right here. Many hotels that I've stayed in of this sort of age, which I'm guessing is possibly around the late 70s, early 80s, is pretty standard. But it looks like that all of this is relatively up to date, and it's been potentially redone in the last few years, because all the fixtures and fittings here look fairly new. Sometimes when you come into these places you can tell that they're showing their age. This isn't. I mean, we've got solid, I don't know what this is actually. It's certainly not cheap stuff, but it's, you know, a good sink unit. We've got a shower gel, and we've got conditioning shampoo, and we've got a bar of soap which I've already opened and used. There's also a shaver port, and what you can't see, which I'm going to move so you can see, a nice huge mirror. Hello, yep, here's me. And then there's a little look at the bathroom. Let's try and get the door out of the way. There we go. So there we go. So bath and shower, pretty standard. Nothing much out of the ordinary with this place. But you know, for a couple of nights stay, it's quite comfortable. This is only a standard room. You're going to see it from the main room. Although it's not bad, it's done to a quite decent spec. So let's have a look at the main room. Just as we come out of the bathroom, we'll notice here we've got a bit of hanging space. Although unfortunately there's only two hangers, but we do have an iron and an ironing board. Although sadly there is no safe in this particular room. So here we go. Let's have a little look at the main room. So here we go. This is what looks like a king size bed. It's quite comfortable because it's COVID-19 and only one person generally is allowed here at a time, so I understand. There's only two pillows on the bed, and most commonly these will actually have four. And usually what they do within Holiday Inn as well is they give you a couple of softer pillows and a couple of harder pillows, and you just have a little banner that comes around and says which is the soft and which is the hard pillow. But they haven't in this case, which I don't really have a problem with. That one is quite sufficient for me. It is also quite a thick duvet, quite a lovely duvet, which in the middle of winter would be fantastic, but it's pretty hot out there today and it's quite warm in here, so probably really don't need this. A sheet underneath would have been probably more than sufficient. One thing I do like about this hotel, I've just moved the phone out of the way, one thing I do like about this is that there are plug sockets at the side of the bed, because we need to be able to charge this, which also doubles up as my alarm clock. Let's have a look at some of the other parts of the room. So with the rest of the room, we've got a pretty bog standard TV. By the looks of it as well, with this one, I should be able to hook up my laptop with the HDMI lead so I can watch that through here on a bigger screen. The remote is there on the wall. This actually is my fan. I brought this from home myself because I don't like using the air conditioning in these hotels, because quite often happens, and Holiday Inn, some of the ones I've stayed in the past are guilty of this. I'm not saying that this is one of them. They're just rife with germs and bacteria, and I've stayed in hotels and I've woken up in the morning full of cold because of what's coming out of that. I don't know whether this is going to fall into that category. I'm just not using it, so that's why I've brought this, and it is quite sufficient for me. Nice little angle poise lamp here, and we've got the normal tea and coffee making facilities here, because we're COVID-19. I'm guessing that is why we've got paper cups rather than ceramic. If I were staying here under normal circumstances, I probably would have expected those to be ceramic. Not that I ever bother with it anyway. I mean, there's not a bad little selection here. We've got tea and coffee, and it's got little UHT milk sachets as well, so it's not a bad little selection. It is quite nice though when you get the little Biscoff biscuits as well. It's usually the first thing that I go for, actually. So let's have a little look over in the other corner. There's not much to see, but I'll show you anyway. If you saw my earlier video when I was saying about staying in hotels in lockdown, you'd have seen me sitting here. It's quite comfortable. Got a little bit of draft coming in from the window here, and these look like blackout curtains as well, so there's a little bit of road noise just over there. I don't know if you can hear it. Because there's not that many cars on the road at the moment, it's still relatively quiet, so hopefully that shouldn't be an issue, but I love the noise of the fan anyway. So one thing I do like about this hotel, you can probably see from the backboard here behind the bed, this has all been, as far as the Holiday Inns I've stayed in, and I've stayed in quite a few, this looks like it's been updated. This looks like it's a lot older, having said that, because it is a bit wobbly. This looks newer. Looks like there's new sockets here, and I like the fact that they've got USB chargers in here, because it's perfect for when you want to charge your phone or your tablets or whatever. So many hotels I go to, they just don't even have sockets next to the bed, so we've got to actually run an extension lead, which I often carry with me. I'm going to show you the artwork on this wall as well, because this makes me think that this is also an updated room. You want to see this. Don't quite know what Sir Isaac would make of this. It's not exactly a Banksy, but it proves that a little bit of effort's gone into it. It's just been stuck on, but it just shows that some effort has been made in here, and there is some newer furniture. The chair looks new, the table looks new, the bed is comfortable. They've made an effort on here. There's newer mirrors, there's better quality TVs. So for staying here, and I'm here for a couple of nights, I'm going to give this a score between 1 and 5, and I want to score all of my hotels between 1 and 5. I'm not staying in top-notch luxury 5-star hotels where everything is brought to you on a plate, because I don't do that, and obviously my boss probably wouldn't pay that anyway. So they're usually fairly standard hotels. I believe this one is costing £79 per night. It might be 82, to be honest, I can't remember, but that's pretty much a ballpark for what I would expect. And 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. I would certainly give this one a 4, because I'm quite pleased with this hotel. It is quite clean. I've also, believe this or not, run a blacklight through the bathroom, and there are areas where there's a little bit of splashing around the toilet, and some splashing on some of the tiles as well, funnily enough above the mirror. I don't quite know how it's got up there, but it's probably just soap. There was some splashing on the floor around the toilet, but that wouldn't wipe off, so I am guessing with that it's from where it was actually installed, so it could be residue from the grout when they were tiling, or the silicone when they actually sealed it. So as a whole, I'm quite happy to give this a 4 out of 5. It's a decent hotel. It looks a little dated on the outside, but there's a nice view out of the window there, the trees and the ground. And there's one thing I certainly can't fault: it is clean. So I hope you've liked my first hotel review. Once I get back on the road with work and going to more places, I will be doing more. If there's anything you want to hear me talk more about, then leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And basically, because we're still in COVID-19, I'm going to say the same thing I always do. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Until next time, see you later. Bye bye.